Investing in the best NAS drives 2023 has to offer will mean you can keep all of your files safe and secure. They work as backup devices and as an easy way to create your own personal server and share files with those you trust. So in today's video, I'll be reviewing the top 10 best NAS drivers. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to rank them based on their quality, durability, customer reviews, and more. If you want to know about the best pricing and more information, you can check the description links below. Number 10 in my list is Synology NAS DiskStation DS11520+. If you're a professional photographer that runs a studio or business and you hold a lot, and we mean a lot, of photographs or videos for clients, then the Synology DiskStation DS11520+ NAS drive is an ideal investment. It's a powerful and fast NAS device that will allow you to store and edit photographs remotely. It can be expanded with the DX517 expansion unit to accommodate up to 15 drives, so you can grow the Synology DiskStation DS11520+ alongside your business. What's more, there are 2 dedicated M.2 SSD slots, which can be used to boost the responsiveness and application performance of the data center. While its impressive specs are good for pro users, if you're a casual photographer, this is likely overkill. Number 9 in my list is Synology 2 Bay NAS DiskStation. Synology has a reputation for producing top-quality, pro-level NAS devices more suited to business use than in the home. But the DiskStation DS218 Play is a much more accessible option for amateur photographers. While offering typical NAS options, it's also a versatile home media hub that's able to stream images and video to computers and mobile devices, as well as Samsung TVs, Apple TV, Chromecast, and DLNA devices. The versatile built-in multimedia players, video station, photo station, and audio station, each of which having a companion mobile app, make it effortlessly easy to access and view your media files. Though pricier than some entry-level NAS devices on this list, the DS218 Play adds value with a generous 1 GB of DDR4 RAM, a 1.4 GHz quad-core processor, RAID capability, and hardware data encryption. Just bear in mind that you'll need to factor in the extra cost of 2 hard disks to make the DS218 Play operational. Number 8 in my list is WD-4TB My Cloud Home NAS. WD has realized that NAS storage certainly doesn't have to be a gadget for geeks and computer tech guys, as the My Cloud Home is as effortlessly easy to get up and running as you could wish for. Just link it to your home Wi-Fi, and you've got a centralized storage drive accessible from computers, laptops, and smart devices around your home, or from anywhere with an internet connection. The drive can be configured so multiple trusted users can have their own private storage space, and you can stream videos from the drive using Google Chromecast, Sonos, and Plex. Capacities vary from 2 TB to 8 TB, and all options are very competitively priced. The single hard drive configuration also results in a slim, space-saving design that'll easily sit on your desk, taking up little more room than a conventional external hard drive. The only downside with this single drive solution is there are no RAID features for duplicating files across 2 hard disks for extra safety in the event of drive failure. But if that's a problem, consider the bulkier dual drive WD My Cloud Home Duo, which also adds 12, 16, and 20 GB capacity options. Number 7 in my list is Seagate Iron Wolf Pro 20 TB NAS. The fact that it is possible to cram 10 2TB platters and 20 heads into a 3.5-inch drive package is pretty amazing. But Seagate achieved this using CMR technology and by replacing the atmosphere inside the drive with helium. On the plus side of this equation, the new Iron Wolf Pro 20 TB is 2 TB bigger than the 18 TB model, about 25 MB faster at reading and writing, and it's more power efficient. All these advantages come at a price that is only marginally more than the 18 TB option. So it's a no-brainer for commercial and enterprise NAS to support the needs of creative professionals and large businesses, surely? The blot on this landscape is the yearly workload limit of 300 terabyte, which could easily be eaten by regular integrity testing, not to mention actual use. With data center drives offering 550 terabyte workload limits at a very similar price, and with nearly identical performance, the Iron Wolf Pro might not be the best drive for the job, depending on your NAS profile. Number 6 in my list is QNAP TS253D-4G Bay NAS. Here's a stylish, compact, powerful NAS from QNAP that would suit someone who needs a drive that's comfortably above the budget end of the market without getting into the heavy-duty business models that can cost a significant amount of money. This is quite a pricey drive, but it's not that pricey in the grand scheme of NAS drives. You get a couple of drive bays here, 4 GB of RAM, a quad-core 2.0 GHz processor, 5 USB ports, 2 Ethernet ports, and all the usual and excellent software that QNAP bundles with its hardware. Add all of those specs up together, throw in looks that are better than the average NAS, and you can see how the TS253D more than justifies its price. There's also Wi-Fi 6 here, PCIe, Peripheral Component Interconnect Express, expansion options, and 4K HDMI output and encoding. So it sets a pace that the more affordable NAS drives on the market can't keep up with. Being from QNAP, you also know the drive is going to be well put together and well supported with software updates in the future. Number 5 in my list is Diskless My Cloud EX2 NAS. Western Digital has been in the hard drive game a long time, and its NAS drives are polished, reliable, and user-friendly, especially in the case of the EX2 Ultra. In fact, user-friendliness is one of the unit's key strengths, so it's worth a look if you're just getting started with networked storage. You get 2 3.5-inch drive bays, 1 GB of RAM, and a dual-core 1.3 GHz processor. Around the back are 2 USB 3.0 ports for plugging in additional drives. Allowing access to different users is a breeze, transfer speeds are quick, and it looks quite nice too, which helps. To see how this stacks up against top competition, then check out the T3 QNAP TS-332X vs WD My Cloud Expert EX2 comparison feature. Whatever your budget, there are going to be quite a few top-notch NAS drives to pick from. Number 4 in my list is Synology 2 Bay NAS DiskStation DS218. If you're in the market for a reasonably priced NAS drive, then Synology is absolutely one of the brands you should be checking out, and the DS218 is a model suitable for those with more modest needs and a more modest budget. If you need an affordable 2-bay device that's one of the best NAS drives around, it's worth a long look. That 2 GB of onboard RAM gives you a little bit more headroom when it comes to applications and file operations, while the 112 MB/ sequential read and write speeds are decent enough for the amount you're paying. With 2 USB ports here, as well as Wi-Fi and Ethernet, you've got a choice of options for transferring data. You can fit drives up to a total capacity of 16 terabyte in capacity with the Synology DiskStation DS218, so there's a huge amount of flexibility in that regard too. As always with a Synology product, it's simple and straightforward to set up, and comes with a selection of useful software tools for managing files, streaming video files, and so on. Number 3 in my list is F2210 2-bay NAS. Here's a 2-bay NAS drive for not very much money at all from TerraMaster, a brand that's worth a look if you want something a little different from the norm, and want to save yourself some cash too. While its specs can't match more premium models, it covers all the NAS basics nicely, which will be fine for most people. You do get read and write speeds up to 114 MB/, thanks to the quad-core 1.4 GHz processor and 1 GB of onboard RAM, and the drive also supports 3.5-inch and 2.5-inch discs. It's possible to pack the TerraMaster F2210 with as much as 16 TB of storage, which the majority of users should be happy with. Add in support for MB and Plex media servers, and this is a perfect NAS drive for beginners or for those who won't be placing too many demands on their hardware while it's in operation. If someone tells you that getting started with a NAS drive is expensive, then show them this. Number 2 in my list is Synology 4Bay NAS DiskStation DS920+. The DiskStation DS920+ from Synology is going to set you back a significant amount of money, but it's a premium level NAS drive that justifies its price, and it's packed with features that power users can take advantage of. There's even a dedicated expansion unit, the DX517, for this NAS if you need one. With 225 megabytes /S encrypted sequential reading and writing performance, this is a piece of hardware that isn't messing about, and there are 2 built-in M2 SSD slots you can take advantage of too. You don't get these sorts of features on cheaper models, and they can make a significant difference to performance. From backing up your computers to having a media streaming library that the whole family can share, the Synology DiskStation DS920+ is capable of doing it all. And you can mix together up to a whopping 108 terabyte of storage here as well. You've also got 2 USB ports and an eSATA port to make use of besides Wi-Fi and Ethernet. Number 1 in my list, QNAP TS231P3 4G2 Bay Home and Office NAS. There's a whole lot to like about the TS231P3 from QNAP, which makes some of the best NAS drives in the business. If you're wanting to get started with an NAS drive without spending too much money, then this is definitely up there among the top picks. You get plenty of features and versatility, and it looks pretty stylish too. The drive has 2 Ethernet ports and 3 USB ports, giving you a better than usual range of connectivity options, and there's built-in support for AES 256-bit encryption, as well as many of the most popular cloud storage options. As with any QNAP drive, the software support is excellent, and the NAS isn't difficult to set up at all. From snapshots of the system state to the easy photo management features, the QNAP TS231P3 is a more capable device than you might think from the price. Another useful feature here is the ability to hot swap lower capacity drives for larger capacity drives as and when needed, making upgrades a breeze. Alright guys, this was our today's video. If you find this video helpful for you, then like the video, and if you come to our channel first time, then hit the subscribe button for our amazing upcoming videos. Be sure to check out the links in the description for the updated price of all products discussed in this video. Hope you have a great day and see you soon in the next video.